Okay guys, so I just realized that if I'm gonna write everything down it will take a long while, so I was thinking this part of the vlog I will talk about like the things I need to include in the budget that will cost a lot. I won't say like prices or anything because you can check that out for yourself and it depends on what you want to study. So yeah, I have been thinking like depending how much I will be able to save up, but I would hope to be in the US for 2 years, but at least I'm trying to be there at least for 1 year. So yeah, for studying the 1 year I will try and achieve to study the 1 year program at New York Film Academy for acting. So yeah, I have been looking up and depending on if I would be able to save up for New York or LA, there are different things I need to pay for. So of course it's the education itself and it's a lot of money and also the living situation, but those two I have looked up. I can borrow, or not borrow, I can take a loan from CSN here in Sweden. And I know a loan is a loan, so I would need to pay it back when I'm back in Sweden, but yeah. What is it called? Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called scholarships. So the school itself has some scholarships you can apply for, but also here in Sweden I can apply for a few. So I will apply for scholarships, take loans, and I will also get some money from CSN because you don't need to only loan, that you don't have to pay back. And then I will try and save up for, when I get a job I will try and save as much as possible for my future, because this is something I really wanted to do since I was like probably 15. I'm not kidding. I have dreamt of being in the US, but I started like when I was around 18 to look up for information. And besides the living, like for the food, for the activities, for the education, for the housing, the other things that will cost a lot is the visa. So yeah, the visa will cost, I don't know how much, I haven't looked it up yet, but a lot, I can guess. And then also insurance, that will be really expensive, because I've spoken to my friend Julia, she have told me it's really expensive because she has been in the US before. And then translating of then my, what do I call it? My grades from my high school has to be actually translated, and I think it cost around 500 crowns. And then eventually I would have to probably take an English course, because I only got a D in English, I think, in high school. So I think I might need to have a C, so I need to complete the parts I haven't made it through. Then I also need to think about, like, if I would choose LA, for example, then I would have to probably need a driver's license, and if I won't make it, then I have to like put a lot of money to travel with an Uber, or hopefully get to know some new people who can help me to my places, because I have been trying to think I will do. I don't know what I'm saying. I was gonna say that I have been starting following like a few people who are in the US and doing the things I wanna do. There is this Swedish YouTuber who is now in the US and she's studying musical theater, I think. Her name is Life Like Josie. I will show her channel here, or I think, no, actually, I will link her channel down below, but her name is Life Like Josie. She's really such a big inspiration because she's really living her dream, and by watching her video this made me wanna make my budget. And then there is also this other YouTuber, I will try and look it up, what her name is. I think her name is Molly. Yeah, her name is Molly Russo, and she's actually going to the school I wanna go in. She's actually going in... Where is she? There. she goes in the New York Film Academy acting program, what I'm dreaming of, and by watching her it made me realize that I really, really want to do it. Now I'm back. It was only like what do I call it, a sales company that tried to call me. I didn't answer, but I did look it up. I thought that at first it would be like from an interview or something that I've been on, that they wanted to have me for work, but no, that hasn't happened yet. But anyways, I was saying that, yeah, I need to figure out if I would choose LA, for example, to save up for it, then I would have to like probably get to know some friends who can drive me around, or probably like get to things by an Uber, as I've seen Life Like Josie do. So, and I think she said in her video that how she's able to afford that, she is actually, she gets money from her YouTube channel because she's pretty big, but not like, she doesn't have millions, but she has like 34,000 or something. So that's the money, and then she has CSN. So I'm thinking that she maybe has both loans and the money that she can keep from the CSN. So yeah, I think that's my plan for what I know. And I know that I have always dreamt of being in LA, but if LA gets too expensive, then I have New York as my second option. But when I think about it, the things that wouldn't cost as much, like if I would choose New York, then I wouldn't have to pay for how to get to places, like Uber or having driver's license. I would get easily by with trains and buses. But besides that, they are like in the same price area, I would say. They have pretty similar things. It's just like if you are choosing the LA one, then you can be nearby Los Angeles and the Hollywood sign and Hollywood in general. And if you're in New York, you would be like nearby the bigger places there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm really tired. So yeah, that's a few of the things that I have listed that I know that will be expensive. But if you have been in New York Film Academy or acting or studying in another country and know how much it could cost, especially the US, you can comment down below your experience so I can watch it out, and so I can check it out and get some new info that I maybe don't know, or maybe I already do, but it's not bad to get educated. So yeah, by this I'm gonna end this little thing, and now I'm gonna probably continue actually cleaning a bit and trying to apply for jobs. But don't forget, actually, before I end this video, to follow your dream, and even if it seems impossible, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And don't give up on the things that feels like impossible. You just have to have patience and let the time do itself. And you will figure everything out. I haven't figured everything out, but I just know that I have this passion and I'm gonna try and make it happen. No matter what other people say, however they would say like it's impossible. So before ending this video, I was thinking of answering a few bucket list questions, or a tag I found. I will answer a few of those questions on this tag. So yeah, hope you will enjoy that. But the first question is one thing on my bucket list. As you already know, as I told you, it's actually to get to LA and work with acting. So yeah, that's one of my biggest things on my bucket list. But that's like in the it's not the, that will take a while before I get there. But if you think something that's probably nearer, then it's probably getting to Italy with my friend Evelina. Her name is also Evelina as me. My favorite movie? That's a good question, because I'm more of a series type. I don't watch so many movies, but I need to check it out. It was one on Netflix. I need to open my Netflix to see it. It was, I think, something called Midsummer. Yeah, it was actually one of my favorite movies. It's The Last Summer, featuring Maya Mitchell and AJ Kappa. I really love that movie because many famous faces are there, and it's such a beautiful movie. I really love it. I can really recommend it if you haven't seen it. My biggest fear at the moment, it would be to fail. Like, my biggest fear is not to being able to get a job, not to being able to save up money and pursue my dreams. So that's something I'm really afraid for, but I won't let that stop me from trying to succeed. One thing I do daily, it's going out with the dog because I don't have anything else to do. Dream job. It's acting, but now lately I have been thinking, like, if I wouldn't succeed with acting or if I get other interest, I could think about, like, not if I wouldn't choose acting, then it would be probably a travel guide or maybe something with social media, maybe, because that's a big interest of mine too, kinda. My favorite childhood TV show, it was Hannah Montana. I really love that one. And then there was this, I don't know what the show was called, Flight something. If I find it, I will put a picture up here. I think those were like, oh, I also love the TV show called Tribe and Vampire Diaries. There were so many ones that I really love. I can actually make a video about that, like my childhood favorite TV shows or something, if you wanna see. My favorite memory from childhood is probably my Twilight obsession, because that made me realize that I really wanted to pursue acting, so... Three friends I hope to still have in 10 years. I can choose only 3, but I hope that the friends I have now, that I will still have it in 10 years, of course. One thing I still hope to achieve in my lifetime. It's like to being able to do the things I love, like pursue acting and travel the world. If I get those 2 things in life, then I would be fulfilled, at least for now. So yeah, that's for that video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to thumbs this up and see ya. And comment and subscribe and all that fun stuff. But see you in the next one. Take care. Bye!